Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with something that we've done before, and we're gonna do it again. This is brought to you by intenseoud.com. They supplied these Rasasi room fresheners, and I went ahead and tested them out, and I'm here to give you my thoughts. And what I want to do is go from my least favorite to my most favorite, and I'll also tell you different things. It's really just like my very favorite, and you'll know exactly why, and then the other three. I like them all. I actually like them all for different seasons, but you'll understand why the first or the last one we talk about is my favorite. It's gonna make a lot of sense when we get to it, so let's start. The first one I want to talk about right now is going to be Rasasi's Aqua Ksar. Here is the box, and here is the bottle. On the back, if you can read in Arabic, there are the ingredients. This one to me is a fruity floral. It does tend to lean a little on the feminine side, but in terms of versatility, I find this to be really versatile year-round. Just kind of, you know, if you have people coming over, just spritz it real quick. Before I even go on, all of these will last several days, and they project, you know, in different amounts. This one has like kind of a nice arm's length. It's not overly loud. If you just want to, basically if you're like me and you just have like a dog and you're just trying to make sure your house doesn't smell like dog, but you know, you want a little bit of sweet, fruity floral. Not too sweet, but it does have a little bit of sweetness. Again, I feel like this gives you a little bit more of a feminine vibe. It's really nice. It's pretty. I think that's the best word to use here. It's a very pretty fragrance. Very versatile, year-round, an easy one to buy if you don't know exactly which one to choose, just because everyone's gonna like it. It's a fruity floral. I mean, who doesn't like that? I like it quite a bit. I do like to keep it kind of next to my couch. I'm already kind of moving on from winter to summer in my head, so for me this is kind of refreshing, and this is, you know what? This is spring vibes all the way, that type of fruity floral. It's not fruity enough to where I would say, oh, it's all summer, but it's giving me pretty good spring vibes. I like it. And again, it's just pretty. If you want your home to smell pretty, this would be the one that I would reach for. Next. The next one is going to be Rasasi Aqua Asthma. And here's the box. And here is the bottle. This is a green bottle. And this is a green fragrance. So what this is kind of a woody, musky fragrance, but it has these green elements to it that really keep the room very fresh. This one is my cousin's favorite. She's been reaching for this one for her room, and she just loves spraying it. And the cool part about this one is the projection is a beast. So whenever she puts like 2 sprays in her room, I can smell it from down the stairs, which is really cool because that means it lasts, and it does last. I mean, I told you all these last between 2 and 3 days pretty easily. It's Rasasi. If they do like bangers that are 12 plus hours on fragrance, obviously they're gonna do something pretty good when it comes to room fresheners. I get a greenness that kind of smells a little bit minty. If you guys have watched this channel at all, I'm a big fan of mint. So I really like this one a lot. And again, this is a spring summer one, but again, year round easily. It smells good. No one's gonna dislike this. If you're like me, you have a dog, this is something that's going to neutralize everything and then have that nice herbaceousness, a little bit of woodiness, a little bit of muskiness. I like musk a lot. Anything Rasasi mostly is gonna have a little bit of musk in it, but this is really good. And another one that I would say is, if you don't really know which one to get, this is it. More unisex. It could even lean a little bit masculine. I mean, I don't know that we can really put too much of a gender on room fresheners. However, this doesn't give you a, you know, pretty vibe. This gives you like a very spring outdoor vibe. It's that type of fresh. Again, the mintiness for me is gorgeous. I love it a lot. And I would imagine pretty much 100% of people are gonna love this one. It's very hard to dislike. Next. So these next two actually reminded me of a fragrance. I'm gonna tell you what this one smells like. And I think it's just very interesting because I had just sprayed the fragrance probably like a day or two before, and I ended up making it my scent of the day after I smelled this room freshener, and it's going to be Rasasi Aqua Masara. And there is the box for you. And there is the bottle. It's a nice golden color. Now, this projects a lot and it stays on your, whatever you sprayed on a lot. I actually used this one for my room. It projects a lot. Like, you won't smell your fragrance if you have this on any linen near you, and it stays for a long time. And I'm not even going to get really into the genre of it because I feel like I have a fragrance here that the room freshener smells like a smoothed out version of this fragrance. And this is not a bad fragrance. It's a Mansara, and it's going to be Mansara Eau de Vanille. Guys, I thought that was so funny because I sprayed it and I was like, what does this remind me of? It's this. It doesn't have like the same amount of smokiness that this has, but what does it smell like? It smells kind of like a rose oud fragrance with a nice dose of vanilla. It's very warm, it's very inviting, it's very appropriate for the season. And if you guys are into this, or a lot of offerings, honestly, from Mansara, there's a lot of stuff that has rose oud plus vanilla. The oud is not oudy. I would actually say it's a lot smoother than this. I say this is smoother. And you know what else it has? Which I'm not surprised because these actually smell very similar to me. It has Shagaf, Swiss Arabian Shagaf oud. Probably leaning more towards the Swiss Arabian Shagaf oud than it is the Oud Vanille. In terms of, that is a little bit smoother. It doesn't have the harsh opening that this one has. That is what you're gonna get from this. Like, that's the easiest way to describe this. If that is a scent you like, this is gonna be the room freshener for you. Again, it's Aqua Masara by Rasasi. It's a room freshener. They're all gonna be linked down below. And I'll even put which one smells like which for this one and the next one. So again, if you like Oud Vanille, or specifically Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud, it's a golden bottle. I forgot to pick it up before the video and I don't want to get up right now. But I'll put a picture right up here just to make it a little bit easier. That one is a dupe of Lancome Oud Bouquet, so I'm going to go ahead and say that if you like Lancome Oud Bouquet, you're probably going to like this one. Yeah, it's really good. It's kind of delicious. It's a very silly way to describe it, but it's also pretty accurate. And without further ado, I want to get to the fourth one because, well, you guys will see why in a second. Next. Alright guys, so the last one is going to be Rasasi's Aqua Renam in this beautiful green box and this beautiful green bottle. This is not a green scent. I'm going to show you what this is. This is, and I'm not saying that it's close to, I'm saying it smells almost exactly like Rasasi de Riche Pour Homme. Excuse the empty bottle. I have a backup right there. Vanilla bomb with spices. It's gorgeous. You guys know how I feel about de Riche, so you should know that this is my favorite one. And it already beat out all the ones from the last haul, even though I do like the one that kind of has that Silver Mountain Water vibe. But this is incredible. I love de Riche so much. So if you're going to give me a spicy vanilla like this, yeah, I'm going to love it. If you like de Riche, this is the one to go for, and it projects really well because I spray downstairs and I can smell it upstairs, and it stays 2 to 3 days easily, even with the fact that I have a dog. And he likes to bring, you know, trash in from outside. Not actual trash, but, you know, I'm kind of a clean freak, so he goes outside and I feel like it's so gross because he gets his paws in the dirt and stuff, and he brings the smell from outside, and never any good smell, and he brings it inside. So once he gets on the couch and then he decides to move, I spritz it down and we're solid, and I don't have to spray it for a couple days, which is great. These only need a few sprays, all of them. 2 to 3 sprays. I have a very large couch, and 3 sprays covers the entire thing, and I'm set for a couple of days. Even on my king size bed, I think I use 3 sprays, sometimes 4, but 4 is a little bit too much, and I don't really want that kind of projection because then I can no longer ever smell my fragrance for a very long time. Again, Renam is going to be my favorite. I love de Riche Pour Homme. And I'm gonna obviously love my home smelling like Dorige. Why wouldn't I? If you guys like Dorige, if you like a spicy vanilla, that is the one for you. It's gorgeous. And I've never really thought about room fresheners before, but that's going to be something that I keep in my house forever unless they discontinue it, which would be a real bummer for me because, again, I really like that. I like a spicy vanilla, and when people come over, they really like how it smells. So that one is my absolute favorite from all of them. If you guys have checked these out, comment down below, kind of let us know what your favorites are, and let us know what you want to check out. I mean, I never really got into the world of like fragrant things outside of fragrances until really recently, and now I'm starting to look at candles, room fresheners, linen fresheners, and it's opening a lot of new doors for me, and I'm really enjoying it because it's very silly, but it's kind of nice to be wearing a fragrance and kind of come into your house and you smell like your house, especially when you have people coming over. I'm that kind of person. I'm gonna spray something on my couch and I kind of want to wear a fragrance that matches, so then everything kind of goes. It's a very silly concept, but you guys are watching this video, so you probably do the same thing. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna link these and coupon codes down below. You guys already know my coupon codes are always in the description box. I like to hook you up. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!